Look, the elf came, Dad. He brought me a present.
Okay, open it.
Okay, open it up, see what it is. Just tip it over, tip it over. Tip the box over.
What'd you get?
Just tip the box over.
It's busted.
Where?
Just push it over.
Daddy?
Hi!
Dad!
Hi, baby.
You got home?
I got home just now. I came home. How are you? I missed you.
I thought it was like this toy.
Yeah?
He thought it was like some kind of kitchen.
Are you glad it's me instead?
Yes.
Give me a kiss. I love you.
I love you.
Hey, Aiden, now you can have Thanksgiving. Your dad and the elf is here.
Yeah, we're gonna have Thanksgiving today. You can eat turkey?
Yes. I'm gonna eat turkey.
Are
Yeah?
you happy?
Rinse our bones out with the meat. I'm gonna eat it.
Oh, man.
Are you happy?
Yeah. Thank you for the gun too, Dad. Did the elf bring you here?
Yep, he sure did.
Yep, he flew with the elf, however the elf flies.
Well, I can't hug the elf anyways.
You can't touch the elf, nope.
Just tell the elf thanks, though. You gotta tell the elf thanks.
You can go
for
tell him
bringing
thank
that
you.
one.
Thank you, Honor the elf.
I'm gonna let you. I brought you your dad. Sweet. Smile. Can't wipe that off his face. This is my husband. It's nice to meet you, Mrs. Simmons. Thanks, Nick. Oh, thanks. I'm sorry. It is Daddy. Yeah. How are you? Okay, Lexi. But yeah, we didn't know they were doing that until after we'd already made our plan. So next year we'll probably give Daddy Bronson, where's your get your mommy? Thank you. I'm sorry. Okay. That's my dad's right there. Okay, sorry. This is my husband, Aaron. This is Wayne. Nice to meet you. Welcome home. He's a sweetheart. We love him. Now we get to the school and surprise the other kids. They don't know. Oh, my goodness. How exciting. Are they here? Or the others, are they here? They're at Heroes. They're at Heroes?
After traveling the world, flying a few planes, going on some top secret military missions, and soaking up some rays, Fatty and Wolfie are back home in Greensboro.
This is Wolfie the wolf and Fatty the flamingo.
The stuffed animals belong to Tech Sergeant Andrea Davis's daughter, but when she was deployed earlier this year, the girl loaned them to her mom.
They loaded them up with lots of hugs for me before I left.
As often as she could, Davis sent pictures of Fatty and Wolfie to her daughter from all sorts of places, but the pictures her daughter saw today were only familiar spots. After WFMY, Davis headed to the Greensboro Science Center. Next, a stop at Krispy Kreme. As Davis snapped,
There we go.
she sent the photos to her daughter's teacher, who was in on the surprise.
What do you notice?
It didn't take long for Davis's daughter to realize what was going on.
Where does it look like the stuffed animal is?
The flamingo's my stuffed animal.
Armed with donuts and the stuffed duo, Davis waited for her cue. A sweet surprise. And a long-awaited reunion.
I missed you. Oops.
My daughter, Stacy, my son, Eric, and my wife, Deb.
Sergeant First Class Rick Fuller has waited since last spring to see his grandkids again, and Tuesday afternoon, in the Teacher's Lounge at Thomas Jefferson School in Milan, the wait continued a few minutes more.
This is going to be a total surprise. They don't even know I'm here.
When protests broke out in Egypt, the military canceled the Fuller family's trip to visit him, so he came home instead. Safely stowed out of view, his grandchildren's classes filed into the cafeteria for what they thought was an assembly with the Red Cross.
Boys and girls, we have a very special presentation today from...
But then, Grandpa walked in.
Hi. Hi.
A soldier's homecoming, complete with tears from his daughter and family, applause from his grandchildren's classmates. Mission accomplished.
I love you guys.
Love you too. It's been a long time since we've seen you.
Yeah.
Who did you see walk into the room?
Grandpa,
Yeah? And what did you do?
go run up to him and hug him. I was so surprised. I didn't even know he was coming.
Did you like it? Were you surprised?
What do you want to do with your grandpa while he's home?
I want to spend a lot of time with him. I never knew he was coming. I want to hear about what he did in Egypt and spend some time with him.
I got to leave on the 6th, again, of next month.
Cameron, what do you want to do with grandpa while he's home?
Sit with him.
Sit with him? Yeah? Some stories?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Do you want to hear about Egypt?
Mm-hmm.
A big surprise at the San Antonio Rock and Roll Marathon over the weekend. Sergeant Jonathan Gillis just returned home from duty in Afghanistan. He wanted to surprise his wife, who was running in a half marathon. He was waiting for her at the finish line. She was overwhelmed with joy as she ran into his arms.
I can't explain it. I just really miss my wife. I'm just glad I'm home.
I wanted to cry before because I wanted him to be here so bad. So it's nice that he's here. I love you.
The couple have not seen each other since last January.
Wow, made her run worth it.
Yell her name. Is your daddy home? I think she's having a heart attack.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Breathe. Breathe. It's okay. It's okay. I know.
Your daddy's home.
Just breathe. It's okay.
Is your daddy home?
Oh, I don't have my phone on me.
Get some good ones?
Oh, I'm recording it.
Oh, okay.
Big crybabies.
Well, that was weird.
She don't need to be here for that
You know how hard it is to keep a secret? How did y'all know? We thought you were give it away when I opened the door. She's been in that room. That's why we drug you outside. No, we were trying to take you outside. Wow. And better news, you have off tomorrow. What? Yep. Happy you're off tomorrow. Some time off like a month ago. Tabby's not off, you are. Yeah. She put in for you to be off like a month ago. Oh my God, I can't believe you're here. So you surprised? Very much so. Very much so. What are you doing here, Turkey? I can't believe since he got off the bus. And this is from the ledger. This is why we're like in the newspaper. No way.
We get to see you cry.
Alright, you turn it off.
Yeah.
Guess who's here? Go get him! Go get him! Go get him! Go get him!
All well.
Me too.
Healthy.
Our whole battalion came back with everybody that went with us.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Was Melody's daughter?
They want us to come in?
No,
Come
what's
in?
her name?
Okay, they want us to come in.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. I saw it.
Where is he? Where is he? There he is, right there, honey. Right there.
Surprise, surprise. Cody Goodson. Cody's dad has just In Iraq. Tell us what he's been doing in Iraq.
Fighting the war.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, cousin.
Fighting the war.
Fighting the war.